are grateful for this beautiful day, grateful to be together. Thank you for bringing us together. Thank you for the food we've enjoyed. Madison prepared and serving us so well as she does always. And we thank you most of all for every opportunity that we have in body service in both settings. In your name we pray.
Thank you for joining in the pledge. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. Do we have any visiting Rotarians or guests today? Alan is his guest.
Brought with me today, Tanaya Brown. She is job shadowing me. She's a 10th grader at Lawrence High School, and she actually wants to be at Saturday.
Welcome. All right, and now he. I know you already have
We'll start with Red, so he can just point. I'm going to put $1 in here. Today is actually my 2-year anniversary of being named chief. I'm happy for that. I'm also celebrating.
And you don't have any more gray hairs.
Oh.
I have pictures to say a different story.
We had a great SBDC day yesterday.
Happy for our guests.
I've got $2 for each 2 years. Glad to have a great chief.
Happy for our guests. Happy to be here.
Beautiful weather.
Kind of agree with that.
Happy for your 2 years.
Thank you.
Happy to be here.
Always.
Good, Chris? Good to be here. Happy I'm going to be out of town next week, celebrate my 40th wedding anniversary.
Which hat for? Mr. Field?
I'm happy it's Florida.
It's crazy. You know, Mark is out like that. You don't know.
I'm happy you've made it 10 years.
What does this do?
Thank you, Keith. I appreciate it. For our announcements today, I really just have one thing I want to point out. March 28th is Steam on the Square that Lawrence 55 is hosting. We have sponsored that event. We're not having a table or booth or anything like that, but that's part of our literacy program and that we're able to help sponsor them. So if you have an opportunity to be there that day or to walk around the square, that would be great. Brett, what's the time for that again? Is it like 9 to noon or something like that? Is it all day?
I think so, and, excuse me, I just saw the coordinator this morning. Also, they're going together with District 56, and there's going to be, concerts and programs at the top of the museum, 3 places. Can't remember what she said they would do.
Okay.
Anyway.
Thank you. I'll see if I can get a flyer and I'll be able to share with you.
Is that the flyer over there? No, that's something else. Never mind.
Okay. Thank you, Amy, for that additional info. Are there any other announcements for the club?
Back tomorrow.
Backpack tomorrow at the district office.
Special Olympics is tomorrow at Coast Grade College from 9 to 1.
Okay, fantastic. Anything else? All right, and Barrett got his fall Harris presentation last week, so we're going to skip right through that. And I will bring up Alan to introduce our guest.
Is there any more Cargill?
Good afternoon. Promise I'm going to get it. Alright. So I've got with me today Michael and Crystal Goforth. Crystal's in the back. I think she may have to scoot out early, so she's not sitting with her husband. All right, so Michael, I've known Michael and Crystal, I'll read their bio here in just a second, but I've known them for quite a while now. They go to my church in Clinton, First Baptist Church in Clinton, and we've been in Sunday school class together and served on committees together and all that kind of stuff. Their kids, Paul and Christina, are the ages of my two oldest children, so they've been in Sunday school classes in school together. Michael is from Greenwood, South Carolina, and Crystal is from Gaffney originally. I think they met when Crystal was at Lander. I'm making that up.
No, you're not making that.
Oh, you said, yeah, I'll make it up. If I was, you're not supposed to say, yeah, I'll make it up. So they settled in Clinton. They've been in Clinton now since 2008 after they got married. They have two children, as I mentioned. That's Christina and Paul. They go to Lawrence Academy. They're members of First Baptist Church in Clinton, as I mentioned. So Michael's dad, Gary Goforth, has been involved with Rotary for decades. He was in Greenwood Rotary for quite a while. He was the district governor for District 7750. I'm assuming that's Greenwood district. That's all of us. Okay, so he was district governor from 2011 to 2012. Then they moved to Florida. He's currently a member of the Rotary Club in Fort Myers, Florida. So he's currently a Rotarian. So Michael and Crystal have started on a new adventure in life. Michael retired from the U.S. Army. That was last year in May. And they have joined the Mission Aviation Fellowship. That's what Michael's here to talk to you about. So they're going to be missionaries with the MAF. And so if you will please help me welcome Michael and Crystal Goforth.
Told Alan, I have some slides and a video, and I'm hoping they will freeze up or get a live demonstration on why IT is needed in really any organization. But good afternoon, like Alan said, my name is Michael Goforth, and here with my wife Crystal and our two children are at school right now. But we are a part of Mission Aviation Fellowship, where you will see it abbreviated to MAF a lot, including on our shirts and everywhere. So I'm going to serve as an IT field support specialist while seeking to bring help, hope, and healing through aviation with the vision of seeing isolated people changed by the love of Christ. So to kind of start off and give you a framework for what MAF does, but bringing it closer to home, I want to start off and ask you a couple of questions. If I asked you to recall a traumatic event from 2024, what would come to mind and how would you describe it? So for my family, and I suspect all of us in this room, I just heard it, we would recall when the wind really picked up, trees fell in the air, and we were without power for at least a week, if not longer. When Hurricane Helene tore through the southeast. So, when Hurricane Helene tore through the southeast in September of 2024, it was in the aftermath of that storm that most of us were without power for at least a week, if not longer, and connectivity to the outside world was somewhat non-existent due to issues with cell phones and the internet being down. So to this day, and it's hard to imagine that was a year and a half ago, feels like it was yesterday. But I still recall the experience because of the lives that were lost and the destruction
at crippled families in the southeast for many weeks, months, and if you've been to Western North Carolina, even years later. However, it was also because of that storm that I constantly remind myself that we must never forget. We must never forget to be prepared and ready to help our neighbors in need. For many people around the world, the temporary issues that we experience are oftentimes permanent issues that are due to the isolation they experience on a daily basis. And what's worse about that isolation is that it's not just on a physical level. Rather, they also experience an isolation from hearing the good news of the gospel as well. So to start off today, we'd like to show you about a 4-minute video that really gives you a visual for how MAF overcomes barriers through aviation while reaching out to these isolated people groups around the world.
No roads to get there. No trucks to bring wilderness supplies. No hospitals for the sick. No schools for the children. No markets for the hungry. A place so remote, no one knows about the love of Jesus. Millions of people around the world live in places like this. For them, it's not a dream, it's their daily reality. Rugged mountains, dense jungles, and oppressive governments alienate them from life's necessities and the hope of the gospel. Who can reach them? World War II pilots imagined using airplanes for good after the war, to spread the gospel to the unreached, to save lives in the darkest corners of the world. Betty Green was one of them, a co-founder of Mission Aviation Fellowship and their first pilot. Shortly after her came Nate Saint. Hundreds more pilots were inspired to join their mission to become the hands and feet of Jesus. 80 years later, the sound of an MAF plane approaching a village still fills people with hope. Could MAF's founders have imagined the impact of early flights or the changing landscape of mission aviation? While the needs remained and the mission stayed the same, the planes became more complex through the years. Bigger, safer, more efficient. Over the decades, MAF continued to expand on that initial dream and sought innovative ways to reach the lost and the isolated. Imagine an expectant mother medevaced to a hospital during a troubling labor. Teachers welcoming eager children into a village school. A hungry community receiving food and supplies after a devastating hurricane. A church filled with people singing together about the love of Jesus. Today,